Hello, welcome to my channel. Now first, can we just talk about how obsessed I am with this sweatshirt? It is so soft and cozy. And now that the weather's getting cold, it's just so cozy and I'm wearing it all of the time. So being a musician has its perks, and I had a pass to go to the Adidas employee store, and I took one of my kids who needed new shoes, and I thought I was just gonna get new shoes, but we saw this sweatshirt and both of us looked at each other and we were like, I need that. I need that in my life. So I got it. And it's just so nice because it's so cozy, but also has just a little bit of pink. Today I'm going to talk about all this diet talk during this time, as if a pandemic wasn't enough stress when you're trying to recover from an eating disorder. It feels even harder right now, at least for me, to escape all the diet talk, people talking about their bodies, their diets, how they want to change their bodies, how they've gained weight in quarantine, how they're not exercising enough. Personally, having gained weight in treatment, it's very difficult to keep my eating disorder voice quiet while my healthy voice is trying to follow my meal plan. While I'm trying to include more variety and not restrict any food groups, I hear others talk about how you shouldn't be eating this, you shouldn't be eating that, or they were able to resist fill in the blank, whatever they deemed bad, and complaints that their clothes don't fit. I really have to have blinders on because I feel like I can't escape any of this. I was even at the grocery store the other day, and the guy in front of me and the checker were talking about a certain very popular diet and how great it was and all the tips that he was giving her, and he was using numbers and how much he actually lost, and I was very triggered. I can't say it's been easy, but I know I've learned tools in treatment that can help me balance my thoughts. And I can also lean on my team. I'm really honest with my team, and it's nice because if I'm feeling triggered, I can take that to them and they can remind me how some of these messages are toxic and why. So I just want to say, whether you are dealing with an eating disorder or anything else, it can be anything. We all have stuff that we're dealing with. I just want to say we are all good enough. If you are watching this, you are good enough. And we don't need to change our bodies. We don't need to lose weight. We don't need to fit into a certain size. We don't need to look a certain way. We need to give our poor bodies a break. We're so hard on them all the time. We are good enough. You're good enough. We are all good enough. This is a stressful time, and I know we all deal with stress in different ways. For me, personally, when I feel triggered, I remind myself of my values. That's what works for me. And not just remind myself of my values and really think about them, but I try to take actions so that I'm actually living my values and not just being reminded or thinking about them, because that's what really helps me. For me, two really big values are family and connection, and connecting with my family. So connection's a big thing with me. I have a passion for connecting with others, and that's part of the reason why I have this channel. And also my family, I just really feel it's so important to connect with them. And we try one day a week to have a family day to spend together as a family. And it's been great with the online school that my kids are doing. We are trying to take advantage of the fact that it is flexible, so we can do things even in the middle of the week that we wouldn't normally be able to do if they were in school, at school, and then going to so many activities after school. So we're really trying to take advantage of that. And sometimes we start the day with all of us stressed, our kids complaining, we're all in bad moods, but we go anyways. We go anyways because we all value this time as a family and connecting as a family. And I know with me, my eating disorder really pulls me to isolate. And there are times, even this week when we went on the Fruit Loop, which I'll talk to you guys about, I was thinking I have so many things I need to get done, projects that I should be working on. I always have things to do, right? But my eating disorder really does try to take me away from my values. And that's where my motivation comes, is trying to align with my values. So I'm living my values. It's hard to be messing with my eating disorder at the same time. And I also think You know, this time with the pandemic, it's also stressful on kids. And I think that even if they don't realize it, it is stressful, and they hold a lot of that stress in and they don't always know what to do with it. So for us to get away as a family, just to do something, it doesn't have to be a big thing, but to do something as a family just gets us all out of our head and able to connect, which is going to help our stress levels. This week, we spent our family day going to what's called the Fruit Loop. We go almost every year. It's a beautiful drive, and it has some of the most amazing scenery, and the footage I have, like, there's no way you can even capture that. It's literally breathtaking, and when you're there, you feel it. Like, the whole drive is just amazing. And there's this loop, a big loop, and there's all these farms. You can get maps of the Fruit Loop, and it has all the different farms. And in the fall, it's apple season, so there are all these farms that have apples, right? And so some years we go to like 6 or 7 different farms, we get different apples, we go to pumpkin patches, we do the corn mazes. Well, this year's a little different. We only went to 2 places, but we got apples, we got pears, I think we even got some plums, and it was really nice. And it wasn't even about getting the apples, it was about going out as a family. We get there, the drive is beautiful, we've kind of disconnected from our life at home. We're out there, it's just the fresh air, it's nature, it's these quaint little farms. We all get to pick out what we want. And then there's this town, this really sweet town. We just walked around the town. We went to this cute little bookstore. There wasn't even a destination that we wanted to go to. We just wanted to get out. And places like that, when you go to these little towns and they have cute little bookstores or whatever it is, it feels more like vacation. It's easier for me to relax when I feel like I'm actually on vacation. On the way back, we drove and we stopped and picked up dinner and drove home, and we ate dinner together and we hung out as a family. We watched a show. Let's see, what was it? The Curse of Oak Island. The Curse of Oak Island, I think. It's been a really fun show for us. It's about real life treasure hunting. So I'm going to show you a little bit about our day. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a really nice day. So I just want to ask, what helps you deal with diet talk? And if you're triggered, how do you get out of that? I know we're all different. I'm not a therapist, but what works for me is to think about my values, take action on my values, and really live my values. I think, in my life at least, values have to be practiced in order to be a priority. And I do want my values to be a priority. They are important to me. My eating disorder tells me otherwise, that I don't need all of that, but I do. And whatever you're struggling with, you are worth it. You are enough. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. I value connection, and I enjoy making these videos as a way of connecting with others, so I would be honored if you subscribed. So lots of love to you all, and see you in the next video.